you now understand what God has placed inside of you and not conform yourself to what is around you. God has placed such high greatness in us, so many goals, so much purpose, such a high calling that we cannot afford to masquerade on the outside something that is in conflict with what is on the inside. Somebody say hallelujah. There is too much purpose inside of you, too much destiny inside of you for you to conform to the world, your environment, to something that is different from the greatness inside of you. I came to let somebody know today that there has to be a mental shift within you. There has to be a mentality change within you that shifts the way you think, that shifts the way you act, that shifts the way you conform, that shifts the way you move, so that what is on the inside can break out on the outside. There is something locked up inside of you that you don't understand how you can be in this place and this place, this environment, but yet you feel like there is more. You feel like there is more inside of you. I wonder if I had anybody that could relate to what God is saying. There is more. You feel, God, there's got to be more that you can pull out of me. God, there's got to be more that you can bring out of me. What Paul is saying, the way to get to that place of more is to shift your mind and not conform to what you have been conforming to. Somebody shout hallelujah. You must shift the way that you think. When God wanted to shift Jacob, God met Jacob and he wrestled with God, and they began to wrestle all night, and the breaking of the day came, and the angel God said, let me go. And Jacob said, I will not let you go until you bless me. Jacob understood and realized that there was a blessing inside of him, and he was not willing to conform anymore to his world. You see, Jacob meant trickster. Jacob was a trickster, and he played tricks all of his life. But Jacob realized that tricks were for kids, and that one day he would have to shift his mind and have God pull out of him what was inside of him. And so the angel said to Jacob, oh, because you will not let me go, I'm going to bless you, and your name will no longer be Jacob, but your name will now be Israel. Mentally, Jacob began to shift in his mind and say, God, there is more that I need from you. So God, I'm not going to let you go until you shift my mind and place me into a new level. God, I will not conform to what my mother called me. I will not be Jacob no more. But God, I will hold on to you until you change my name, until you change my mentality. And I came to let somebody know, you will never get what you need from God until a shift happens, until a shift in your mind happens, until a change in your heart happens. And he says, be not conformed. Jacob, do not be Jacob anymore, but you must be Israel now. So be not conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The only way you're going to change is if you change your mind. The only way you're going to shift is if you shift your mentality. If you think the same and if you believe the same,